things that I left unsaid.
Hello everyone, this is FantasyEsque and welcome back to Vampire Amazon with the Salazar Coven. When we left off in the previous episode, this little demon's oldest siblings were celebrating their birthdays into the merry, merry night. And we had just a few other things in terms of what's happening with everyone, the personalities developing, all of those fun stuff. But now, the ladies have come back from Vampire Academy, all of them, and Melina has made a whole bunch of potions and even fed some of them to the ladies so they're not all cranky anymore and on the verge of becoming bloodthirsty. This young one over here is so tired, she has somehow made her way over to the servants' quarters and decided to humble herself to sleep in their beds. We're going to send her back into her own little space where the children are supposed to be so she can get some rest, and I'm kind of glad for that because if she's not sleeping, she's terrorizing, and I don't think we want that, really. And I'm kind of glad, actually, now that kids can't drink potions, otherwise we would have her up and running in no time. But okay, without further ado, let's jump into the episode. Look at her. Just look at her. She's a terror, an absolute terror, but her sisters are joining her as well. Yeah, so sad. So sad. But you guys were saying that, well, the princesses... Look at Zelda. Zelda's all ready. Going ahead, doing her wellness skill. And Ursula's giving Nymphadora a bit of a massage. Well, I had some things that I forgot to do previously. Or, well, not forgot, but we were doing other stuff. Nymphadora, since she is back, can actually make the little crystal that we need. The refined crystal. To present, she needs to make two, so we can give one to Sol and we can give the other one to Freya, because they earned their crystals and the Queen's favors during the royal tournament. So let's see what you have, Nymphadora. Now you need crystals. You need crystals. Does anyone have crystals saved up? Well, I'm pretty sure we have one crystal here. We have this one, the emerald. And we'll see whichever one is the higher quality of the two we can find. And we'll decide on who gets what. So we have an emerald here. What about Freya? Does she have a crystal? We don't have one here. What about down in her own priestessy chambers? We might have to acquire another one. Okay. Well, Nymphadora, you, my darling, are going to be going out on a little bit of a trip. So let's get this emerald, first of all. Yeah, we could send for refinement, but we're not going to do that. We're going to get her to refine it herself. So, actually, we'll send her there to collect, put in inventory, the emerald. And then we should have some stones, hopefully, around the okay, fine. I'll just drop it into inventory. I wanted you to go there and get it yourself, but actually, you can just fly here. No? Oh, are you guys actually pretending like you can't go in there? Really? Because you've gone in there before when I've told you not to. Regardless, let's... Oh, what does that help you do if you put it into the crown? Oh, clears the mind of embarrassed energies. That's pretty cool. But okay, we have an emerald, and now we need to find... we need to find a stone that's going to give us another crystal. Where can we get that? Let's sweep the area. That is a fossil stone. Oh, jeez. Any crystals? Come on, crystals. Show yourselves. Well, there's nothing over here. Maybe if we go further back? Possibly. Let's check further back here. Is there a crystal we can possibly acquire? Anyone? They don't have stones. See, there's a little thing for a frog. But we don't want a frog. We want a stone. Okay. So it doesn't seem as though we have any. Maybe we can just acquire one through trade. Maybe that's just the way to go. Unless, do we have a crystal in the household inventory? Because we have a lot of stuff in here. A lot of stuff. But any crystals, perhaps? Oh, we even have a Chaos Relic base. And we have 7 money fruits. We could probably do nothing with it but sell. But I don't see any. Yeah. You know what? I'm kind of tempted to pop the flippin' money fruit. We have 7. That's crazy. 7 money fruit. Drop it in here. Okay, let's just... Is that all 7? No, that's not. We can't drag all of them out, but... Let's put out all 7 money fruit, and then we'll pop it into the treasury. Why not? That is a lot of money there, guys. A lot. Excuse me, sorry. Not my intention. I want to get the money fruits. Thank you. This all counts as treasure, you know. All counts as treasure. And that was it? Yes, it was. So, let us go through, pop all of these scrunched up pieces of money fruit into the treasury. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to do what I didn't initially want to. We are going to see if we can purchase some crystals through trade. Let's see. I don't even know if we can. No, apparently it's not a thing. Well, Nymphadora, looks like someone is going on a bit of a trip. Where do you want to go? You know what? Maybe we can actually visit the, Zora's aged up, didn't she? I just saw Zora. Zora's aged up into a child! She needs a makeover. And we will give it to her. No worries. We will give her a makeover. I will get to it at some point. But my goodness. I think I'm going to send Nymphadora to the ruins where we had the royal tournament to see if we can find any crystals around there. So let's head over there. And it's about to be evening anyways. So hopefully she doesn't have to stay out in the sun too long. But vampire energy is pretty high up. She should be able to last for however long the sun is up. But it's always the spring. Doesn't the sun set a lot later? Well, now's the time to worry about that. Now is the time to search for crystals. Okay, we have potentially another frog. Not that we would want it. No crystals here. We've played in this place before. Because normally with The Sims 4, at least, in my experience, if you don't go into a world, if you haven't at least gone there a few times, the stones and rocks and harvestables, they don't grow. It's like the world doesn't trigger. Okay, this is a metal, but we want the crystal! Where is the crystal? I don't see crystals. No. They all have different rock formations. Like that one has metal in it. So this is where we have the training facility for the army, and we have the army barracks. Also, I've never sent the boys down here, but look at this. They have access to such a beautiful little fishing spot, but they don't use it. They don't use these resources because I never get them to use it. But that's besides the point, everyone. Really? I came here for crystals and I'm not seeing even a single one. Really? Well, that's unfortunate. Look, and there's such a nice bridge over here that takes you to the other side. And again, no crystals. What about in this area? That is crazy. I'm seeing more little frog things than crystals. How is that even possible? Well, apparently it is. Apparently it is. Okay, so I guess we're not going to find crystals here. We need to go to some other place. And are you burning up? Apparently. You know what? See, look, Zora, she's aged up. She needs a makeover, and I will give it to her. Don't you worry, guys. Don't you worry. Didn't Zora have dark brown hair? Yeah, I think she has dark brown hair. I will fix it when we get to it. But Oasis Springs doesn't seem to be cutting it for us. So we are going to head to Forgotten Hollow. Why not? Yes. Should we go visit Christmas, or should we go visit Oriana? We'll visit the Creature Cradle. Solely because I think one of you previously said that we're not spending enough time with Persephone and you feel like she's just one of the other ambassadors, which I'm sorry for. So I will go ahead and visit her while we're at it. And yeah, you guys are saying how she feels like she's only an ambassador that's partially in the coven, but not really. Well, the truth is, that's exactly what that's exactly what the Broodmothers are. They're like a weird semi-member. And I usually don't give them as much attention as ladies directly in the coven, because like they're just so odd. They're just so flippin' odd. And the reason for that is because when I initially started this Let's Play for the Vampire Amazons in this series, I needed a sim that could take care of all of the offspring that we were having, because I didn't want to raise them in the castle. And I didn't have submissions at the time, because I was just starting out on YouTube, so I didn't have any submissions at the time. And I was thinking, how the hell am I going to preserve, well, my brood mothers, because I don't know if I'll keep taking people in from the gallery, like strange sims, like random sims. Nowadays I usually only take submissions, but I didn't know if I wanted to do that, or if I wanted to just keep my sim ongoing in-game. So that's why I always started off with a brood mother in the coven, got them to have a kid to carry on their bloodline, and then I moved them out. And once they got moved out, I didn't really spend a whole lot of attention on them, because even from the get-go, they were never supposed to be actually fully part of the coven. But because of the kind of important role they have in raising the kids, and the fact that I needed to continue their bloodline, they became that way. And obviously later on, I started getting submissions, and I realized, like with Rowan's situation, it doesn't matter if they don't have kids, because you guys will just submit something for me, and I will use that to replace a new generation of broodmother. Whereas I didn't have that option before. So, yeah, that's why the broodmothers are the way they are. I give them attention while they stay with us as kids and in the beginning, but once they move out, I kind of let them be, and I don't pursue them too much. Because, I don't know, they don't have as big place in my heart as the ladies who were in the coven and started out in the coven. But okay, let's praise little Oriana, a little ghost child. Oh, I'm just realizing, Nymphadora, this is your kid. I completely forgot. I'm just realizing, Nymphadora, this is your kid. This is your daughter. This is your daughter. And I think you guys were saying that she looks different. She looks very different from how Nymphadora used to look when she was young. Yeah, I don't entirely remember. But, well, you've praised your child. I think she's doing fine. Where's Persephone? I think it's rude to not greet her before we move on. So, let's brighten Persephone's day. Say hello to her, speaking of brood mothers. Tell her why we're here. We kind of just want to have a look. Oh my goodness, Sapphire and Sakura. Oh my goodness. Jeez Louise, people. Jeez Louise. Also, why do we have such a random assortment of... Like, look at this. We have such a random assortment of... Yeah, look at this. We have one of these little bassinets, and then we have the other ones. Oh my goodness. Well, let's go feed the babies then. Jeez. Bottle feed, and we'll bottle feed... Where is it? Sakura? Yeah. I also completely forgot that we had two babies here. Let's quickly greet Persephone. I think she's struggling a little bit to take care of all the kids. Okay, no chatting time. We need to feed the babies before they starve and are taken away. I don't think Marigold will be too happy with that. And actually, I'm just realizing, why are the babies here? They shouldn't be here. They shouldn't be. Oh, my bad. I'll have to move the kids. the babies, these ones at least, they're not supposed to be here at the creature cradle because the creature cradle is for the vampires. They're actually supposed to be with Zora, their cousin, at the Glimmerbrook embassy. So my bad. I think I'm just so used to putting all the babies here that it completely just slipped over me that they were in the wrong place. But well, this visit has certainly reminded me. And just as well, because we want these girls to grow up with their cousin Zora and not over here. I mean, yes, Oriana's going to be a little lonely, but that's okay. She seems like a bit of a ghost child anyways. That's okay. She's got Persephone. She's got like her own kind, you know? Whereas Zora doesn't have her own kind. She's been looked after by a vampire. So I think it's really important that she does have more folk that are like her in her little area so that she doesn't feel lonely. So I'm going to have to make sure I keep track of that. But is this baby stinking? Yep, let's change the baby's dirty diaper. And then, what about you? Are you okay? Yeah, you're fine. You're fine. We'll deal with this stinky baby. And then we will go look for more gemstones. Oh, crystals. I mean crystals. We need to look for crystals. Okay. There we go. And I'm also wondering if, like the princesses, Sapphire and Sakura are going to be identical twins. Or if they're going to be fraternal twins. Not entirely sure. I will say I'm very much digging the whole fraternal twin vibe. I mean the identical twin vibe. As you can see, I'm having a lot of fun with the twin princesses. Okay, crystals. Crystals. I see onions, but I see no crystals. I mean garlic. That's not onion. Jeez, that is not onion. That is garlic. I see garlic, but I see no crystals. Really? Just like that? Nothing at all? That is so sad. How come we don't have any... This is like honestly the most difficult thing ever. How is anyone ever going to get what they want if we can't flip and find anything? Oh my goodness. Honestly, I can't find any crystals anywhere. Well, that's not fun. There's no crystals here. Where haven't we gone for crystals? Honestly, where haven't we gone? We have plasma fruit trees. We don't have crystals. Maybe we need to go to Willow Creek. It is nighttime, so the Nymphadora can make all the runs she wants. Yep. It's time for us. I mean, we could go to Glimmerbrook. We could go... Maybe we should go to Glimmerbrook. Yeah. We could go to Glimmerbrook. We could also go to Willow Creek. All the territories that the Queen possesses, essentially. We'll probably stay out of the ones we don't really visit or have anything to do with. But Glimmerbrook Embassy. Let's go see if there's any stones for us to collect here. Yeah, we're just making all our rounds Nymphadora right now. I did want to get started on the princesses training as well, but it's very important for me to get these stones done with. Otherwise, I'm going to completely forget about them. And then we're just not going to visit them again. And we don't want that to happen because those are some pretty big deals. And I think we want to be able to claim those crystals, don't we? I think we do. Indeed. Zora, I'm so sorry if we don't come in to visit you. That is not the purpose of my visit here today. We are here to do a very important job. And once the job is done, and you have had your makeover, then I may be so inclined to come and give you a bit of a visit. Look at how many things we have for little frogs. So many. Okay, we have a rock that's a flippin'... Is that a... darn it. It's a fossil rock. What about a crystal rock? Give me a good old just crystal rock. This is being a lot more difficult than I initially anticipated. No rocks here. What's this? That is flippin' fossil rock again. No rocks on this side. Nope, we have a wonderful portal that, if we remember, Rowan went through as a child, and that resulted in the death of Rose. But no rocks there. No rocks here. Around back, I don't see... Oh, we have this one. All these rocks look like they're fossil rocks, don't they? Oh, that's a metal rock. I've seen fossil rocks and I've seen crystal! I see crystal. I see crystal. Let's go dig that up. Let's go, Nymphadora. Let's flippin' go. This is the crystal that we've been waiting for I don't know how long. We've made so many rounds, and finally, in Glimmerbrook is where we find it. So let's grab it and see what we get. How appropriate. We got a sapphire. It's an emerald and a sapphire. That's 18. That's 24. Recharges social need. That is so cool. That is so cool. And you know what? Yeah, that is so cool. I don't know if you can take it in and out of that little energizing thing. Like, because we do have that crown. The crystal crown, the celestial crystal crown. We have it. We just don't use it. And I don't know if we will, but that's besides the point. Now Nymphadora is going to head back home. Okay, let's... Yeah, she's going to head back home. And I think the sapphire is going to go to Soul. That's going to be her little favor. And the emerald is going to be Freya's favor. Yeah, because, you know, immortal is a higher sort of age/rank. And the emerald is higher value. So yeah, there we go. We'll do that. And then whenever they want, for whatever they want during the queen's lifetime, or in their lifetime while the current queen is reigning, they can ask for whatever it is they would like. That goes for I mean Soul too, guys. I know we've been focusing on what Freya could potentially have, but that could go for Soul as well. She could exchange her own thing for a favor, which is awesome. But okay, let's go and get this all refined. We don't want to extract the element. How do you just refine it? Let's pop it up there. Can we refine it now? It says I want to refine it. How do we refine it? Unless do we have to extract the element? I don't know. Okay, we'll try extracting the element. I don't know how the refinement process works. If this fails, I'm going to be so upset because honestly, it was so much hard work to find that piece of sapphire. If it does, like if we mess up, I'm going to be so sad. We spent so much time trying to find this up. But she's working on it, dusting it off, trying to see which corner she's going to refine. Oh, there we go. That's refining it, right? It looks like she's working on some sort of refinement of a sort. But okay, she's being really focused. That's a really pretty blue color, though. Really pretty blue color. I really like it. And I have no flippin' idea what Soul would want. But I guess that's the thing. Some of the Sims, even, they don't particularly have something they desperately want, or they don't have a particular desire in that moment, but they use the gemstone as a lifeline in case anything ever happens. They can use that gemstone to get out of trouble. Stuff like that. Because they can use the gemstones, actually, to pardon anything they do, any crimes they have. Okay. Did you do what I told you to do? We want to get the refined version of this, remember? Come on, choppity chop chop. She's working on it. I don't know to what extent, but she's working on it. Come on, you were almost done and then you just stopped. Keep working on it. Okay, I'll leave her be, I guess, and see what she can get done on her own. And we are gonna get Zelda here to go get some training from someone. Oh, actually, who needs drinks? Okay, princess. Queen. Both princesses and the queen actually need to get some drinks soon. So Zelda, I'll get Marigold to give you. Look at her, 15 potions we made. 15. Oh no! No! Oh wait, hold on. You extracted a metal. Can you refine this though? What the hell did she get? You're joking. Okay, we got some metals, but that's not what I wanted. Can we really not refine this? Do we have to send it to a jeweler to refine? How does that even work? See, it says send jeweler to refinement. I thought we could refine because I've done that before. For whatever reason, though, it's not working. So, Nymphadora is going to send both of these to the jeweler for refinement. Yeah. Because we have no other option. I can't do it. I thought we could, but apparently we cannot. I don't know if his skill's not high enough or what it is, but who cares? Let's send both of these crystals to the jeweler. And, yep. We'll get it in the next day or two, which is good. And let's get the princesses to get ready with their drinks. Okay. Let's deliver this other potion. And I am going to send Zelda, you are going to go find your Aunt Freya. And she is going to give you some training. So let's get trained. The princesses are going to get started straight off the bat. They're not going to waste any time. No time at all. Straight from the get-go, I think the queen wants to make sure that they are being trained to the best of their abilities. And this is actually good because Zelda's going to be kind of like a backup to her sister. Yeah. I don't think she minds that, but I don't think Zelda's taking the fact that she potentially could take over the throne that seriously, because in her eyes, she's just a spoilt princess. Her sister's the one that has to do the work. Okay, Wisteria. Let's get this. And look, your mother's in the training room. I'm sure she will be delighted that you've decided to approach her all on your own and get some training. So let's drink this. And then Marigold, you need to give the queen a drink too. So let's go ahead and get that arranged. Queenie, grab your drink, and then your daughter is going to come by to get some training. And so what I'll be trying to do, guys, is to make sure that between doing whatever it is that the ladies want done during their days, we can make sure that the princesses are constantly getting trained. Now for everyone else, usually, we have the mentorship, which is when we focus on training everyone there is, who isn't a grandmaster, but for the princesses, since they're kind of heiresses in line, they have to train at every chance they get. Their work schedule is a little bit different. But okay, Wisteria, you're going to get trained by the queen herself, your lovely mother, while your younger twin gets trained by your Aunt Freya. So let's go. And doesn't that look cool? We've got a little portrait of Marigold over here as well, on this side. I've got Rose over there, and I've got Marigold there. And I guess in the future, as we have, depends on how many alchemists we switch through, preferably not 1 billion. Yeah, we have room down here if we need to put those portraits in, which is great. Okay, let's go through. Is she teaching you? Yep. I think she's starting off with a bit of a talk about how things go, what to do, how to bite things, safety measures, and now about the unbridled power they possess in the royal family. Okay. Zelda seems to have wrapped up, she's chatting with Ursula. She seems to have wrapped up her little bit of training with her aunt. Why don't we see if we can, what is this you wanted to do? Bond with the bees. So, oh, we need to apply some mite treatment and then bond with the bees, although they probably will bite you. But you know what? Getting stung sometimes is part of the learning process. And she might not like that because she's squeamish, but yeah. I mean, she wants to do it on her own. She wants to bond with the bees. But I don't know why I feel like, is that Rose? Is Rose out? I think Rose is out because we only have 2 corpses. Not corpses, jeez, that was morbid. We only have 2 urns in the soul repository. Soul and Melina. But okay, let's get Zelda to come on and deal with this. And she doesn't get along well with Ursula, which both of them are mean. I personally feel like they should get along well. And her own sister! Oh my goodness, that's right. When they were young, I think it was towards the end, but they started having little arguments here and there, and really their relationship went down, which is surprising because they're twinsies, and I thought they would be like best buds. But she has a better relationship with Isadora than anyone else. She's actually the closest to Isadora. Wow. Makes sense how she's mean. What about Wisteria? What about you, Wisteria? Wisteria is friends with Isadora as well. Isadora is just such a master manipulator. She reminds me a lot of Lady Morgana. Because Morgana was kind of she wasn't evil, but she was the antagonist of the previous generation. But towards the end, she made sure that she befriended everyone. So even as the queen was getting paranoid and realized that maybe she was being used by her own wife, nobody stood up against Morgana because they all were friends with her and either had loyalties towards her or adored her. So Isadora is friends with Freya, Zelda, Wisteria. Wow. She is quite intelligent. Anyways, guys, with that said and done, I'm going to leave off here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Bye.